Hey everyone, I'm Ryan and you're watching 60 Cycle Hum, and in this video I'm going to discuss this pickup system that I just saw an article for. It's a pickup that's got tubes in it. It's a tube powered pickup. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. I'm hoping to have a discussion with you guys down in the comments section to see if you can validate the existence of this product. Apparently it's been in development for a couple of years now. It's from a company called Rukongas. I'm 100% sure I just pronounced that completely wrong. Um, there's an article about it on Music Radar. And then, of course, you can go to the site of the product. I went there and I watched the video and I listened to the audio samples. And I mean, what we're talking about here is a pickup that's mounted inside of this metal disc with grills around it so that you can see a pair of glowing tubes integrated into your guitar. Obviously, you'd have to do some major modifications on a guitar to get this thing in here. I have a feeling they're only selling it installed in their guitars that they make or they have made for them. I'm not fully up on the program here, but this is not a drop into every guitar sort of situation. It's a custom piece of equipment. But is it useful? Is it necessary? Is this something that people need or want? To me, it seems like too much. Like I think it's a fun thing to experiment with. I think it's a fun road for someone to go down and be like, look what we did. This hasn't been done. We might as well do it. Let's have some fun with it. But I think this reinvention of the wheel here is a bit unnecessary. I mean, let's talk about the implementation of the design here. Besides having to completely carve up a guitar to get one of these things to fit in it, it's not, even though the tubes are in the guitar, it's not independently in the guitar, powered by the guitar, handled by the guitar. You have to plug in a special cable that goes to an XLR plug that plugs into a pedal that you keep on your floorboard that I think handles the powering of the tubes inside of your guitar. At that point, if you're powering it from an external pedal that you're running a cable directly to, isn't this just a tube preamp? Isn't that all this is a preamp that could not be in your guitar and instead be on your pedal board and be powered there, and you could run a normal cable to it, and you wouldn't have to have a custom guitar, or you wouldn't have to make custom modifications to existing guitar to get this thing to fit in there. Like, I get that the tubes look pretty when they're glowing like that, but honestly too, like, I've seen desktop tube preamps. I owned one for a little while. I've owned all kinds of tube amps and looked in the back at the tubes when they're hot and glowing, and the tubes in this pickup product are glowing way brighter than I'd expect to see most tubes glowing. Unless they're really, I don't know a ton. I'm not an engineer with this stuff. I'm a layperson, 100%. But it just seems like they're glowing way brighter than they should be. I'm wondering if there's some trickery going on here with LEDs or something like that. Like, I'm completely open to the maker of this product putting me in my place in the comment section down below or elsewhere. It just seems like they're glowing way too bright to be truly powered that hot. In the video I watched, he answered some questions about people asking if the guitar gets hot with those tubes being powered up, and he showed a cool like thermal image with some heat measurements and stuff, and he says you can't feel it. I don't care about that. I'd almost want the guitar to get hot. Heat up that guitar, make you nice and warm on a cold stage. I just look at the concept, and like I said, it's fun. It's fun that someone's done that they've explored that direction. But it's clearly, to me, it's obviously to me something that's not going to catch on, and it's not going to reinvent the wheel for everyone else. It's not going to be something that we implement into our everyday rigs. This is, if for lack of a better term, a novelty, or a curiosity. it's you know, it's something to think about, something to look at and admire and be like, oh, it looks pretty, it's a fun concept. If it was here in the room with me right now, I'd definitely be spending time playing with it and exploring it. And you know, I'm curious. I want to try everything, and I'm not saying that the concept completely sucks. It just seems over the top to me. Do we need tubes in everything? I know there's a lot of pedals out there that have tubes in them, and there's people who debate whether or not they're useful or not, or necessary or not. And some pedals use the tubes to great effect, and others it's just kind of window dressing. You know, the people for my entire life have made the argument that like, oh, any tube amp is going to sound better than any solid state amp. I personally don't believe that. There's a lot of great solid state amps that I love, and there's a lot of tube amps I've owned that I thought were turds. Like, having tubes doesn't make things automatically better. Like, do we need to make everything tube now? Do our tuners need to be tube powered? Do we need a tube powered volume pedal? I don't know. Maybe it's great. Maybe it is, you know, the next big evolution in guitar design, but I wouldn't put my money on it anyways. I feel like I'm wrapping this up like Andy Rooney or whatever, whoever that guy is. I'm feeling a little corny here. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please, let's discuss this down below. If you think this is a great concept, defend it. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me, you know, the points that I haven't considered. I have a feeling a lot of you are just going to be like, it sucks, that's dumb. I don't really want to be that way either. I feel like I don't get it. I just feel like I don't get it. Let's be fair to it, but let's discuss it. All right, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude, nasty comments. Support us on Patreon. People who support us on Patreon at the $10 level now get access to our secret inner circle group where we make fun of all the awful comments I get here on YouTube and other things going on in the guitar world. It's a behind the scenes, backstage sort of pass kind of group, and it's a lot of fun. All right, bye everybody.